starting with that thing, starting with that beginning, we know we're in a season of change. And because of that, I'd like to maybe talk about maybe a new personal goal. And I'd like other people's concept, perspective, opinions, something that I have never been personally into as much, but I think might be a good method. And I'm bringing up the brokers first intentionally because it's one of the biggest reasons why I'm leaning toward this soon to be named new personal goal, which we'll get to in a second. But let's talk about bots, accounts, growth, wins, losses, and freaking mindset. Excuse my language, but mindset, people. Bots, for example, there's a couple of you guys who are running them. I've got a few of you guys' DMs and I love what you're doing. You guys are doing some incredible things. I'm excited for you because you're the figure out of people who are making gains and making things work, making lemonade out of lemons, right? I'm so excited for you. But I'm going to meet with a developer tomorrow. We've got a couple more EAs coming. The rest of them, a couple of them are very powerful. They're the Sniper Gold Plus that have been tried and true and proven to, 6 and 7 figures in the market. They are awesome. The two that you guys currently have are also really good. They're good. One of them is really plain, Joan. One of them is obviously a lot more detailed, a lot more management and options in there. You guys have access to something now that can change your life. Now, what you do with that is up to you, which also goes to the auto traders copier accounts. Here's the deal. If I said I knew I could get you guys 1 to 2 or 3% a day, what would you do with that? How would you mitigate the risk on the downside? What would you do with that on the upside? Do you have any idea of what that could be in a year or how you could change your life if you even got 0.5%? And I'm not talking proper money. Proper money, you need to go smaller than that. You have to do your own math on contract sizes, guys. I cannot be in charge of the stuff I don't know. But what if you could get 0.5% a day? That's 10% a month, right? And I'm lowballing on purpose. I will always lowball on purpose. I'm not the girl who comes to the table and fluff stuff. You guys know me well enough by now to know I don't do that. But 0.5% a day, would that be enough? If you could get 0.5% a day pretty regularly.
No, I think I need more.
Yeah. I bet you
I like 20.
you need 20%.
Off the top of my head, 1% per day, 200 trading days a year. That gives you time off. That is about 7.5 times your money in a year. So if you have 100K firm account or 100K personal account, that's 750K spinning off every year.
That will mean 0.5% of it.
That is compounding.
Talking about 0.5% a day, institutions will pay you millions upon millions just to get 5% a year. You'll get
what, $100 million bonus if you can double beta, which is what, 5%, right?
Yes.
2 times beta, you get a $100 million bonus in a year from most of the major firms. I didn't say pay rate. I said bonus.
0.5% per day, 200 trading days a year. That's 2.7 times your money.
So look, I have to bring that up because we are in a season of just change. And I'm sorry, I know I'm not that linear. I'm working on it. Please forgive my strengths and weaknesses for a minute. But we know the brokers are crazy right now. I am all for having my swing trading account that I don't look at very often, knowing that it's going to hit or miss and it's fine. I also don't freak out. Okay. Yesterday, my completely high vibe, honestly wasn't feeling too great. I went to my restore place and did all the red lights and all the cryos and all the stuff because I felt awful after all that weekend. But I'm like sitting here, I talked to my 14-year-old on the way to school in the morning. I'm thinking about a $50,000 business investment with my 2 sons. And I'm just trying to paint a picture for a second. Remember, I had an Amazon brand a long time ago. So I made an exceptional amount of money, but I digress. I'm really good at business and I enjoy it. It's fun for me. State of mind that's just nothing but abundance. And that does not mean I don't have losses. It does not mean I don't have bad days or negative thoughts. But here I am. I'm doing my own things. I've got my wing accounts, my bot accounts. You guys saw the spillover we had from the last few weeks. I collected the vast majority of that spillover. I collected 10 times of that spillover on gold, on the US 30 to sell. I collected a crap ton of it on the buy. And that's not even including the bots, okay? The other things that I've got running. It's a pretty good weekend, right? And that's not trading or working. Needless to say, not everybody is doing so hot at that. So for example, it's like whatever time I get this doomsday message at the end of the world, the people who cannot handle adversity, they cannot handle losses, they cannot handle stuff in the market. And you can tell their energy, it reads like a book. There's no way around it. There are no words to describe this. But I'm bringing all this up because a couple of things. Number one, I think my new personal goal, which is going to take time. And when you change goals, you typically have a pullback. When you change anything in your systems, you'll typically take more losses and there's no way around that. But I think the way I'm going to start managing some of the bot accounts that we offer with copier services